Hey everyone, Tofu here. Welcome back to SDRA2. We're in Deadly Life now. So, that's fun. So yeah, spoilers abound. We're about to get back into the stuff, so go back if you didn't see. Okay, anyways, we're gonna do the investigation today. And we'll see how that goes. So, Teruya is dead. Teruya is dead, and that's bad. For many reasons, and it still doesn't even feel real to me. I'm sorry, Sora, I did not mean to leave already. So let's go ahead and I guess just get right into the investigation, I guess. We already looked at the monochrome file, but I will look at it again to refresh myself. And you. The victim is Teruya Tori. The time of death is unknown. The body was discovered in the storage room of the East Twin Tower. There's a cut 50 millimeters deep, 3 millimeters wide on his chest. There wasn't much blood loss. Cause of death and the murder weapon is unknown. There aren't any noteworthy external wounds other than the one on the chest. Okay, right. I guess we'll look at himself. Oh, buddy. Teruya. His face contained no expression, emotion, or anything. His eyes in his empty face has lost its focus, and were staring off into space. I won't let your death be in vain, Teruya. Like always, I decided to investigate the body first. However... What's up? Other than the knife and wound on his chest, there was no other noteworthy clues on him. Come to think of it, all the dead people so far had died in quite a fashion. Death by falling, freezing, being cut from limb to limb, fire... Compared to that, Teruya's body looked somewhat realistic, devoid of any extreme clues. Yeah, I guess that's true. Bit more run-of-the-mill murder, I guess. Now this is a problem. By the looks of it, it seems obvious that the knife was the cause of death. But the fact that the monochrome file hid the cause of death is bugging me. Hi, Iruko. Sora, what's wrong? What are you thinking about? Oh, so you're investigating the body. Iruko. Mind if I join you? I was going to see the state of the body as well. As much as off-putting as it is that we've become this calm about finding a dead body, we do need to investigate it after all. Of course, though it looks like Teruya's body doesn't contain much evidence other than the knife wound. I see. He seems to have at least died in a more peaceful way than the others. But that doesn't explain why the monochrome file intentionally hid info from us. We're missing something here. Hold on, Sora. Step aside. Huh? What's wrong? This. Did you figure something out? Take a look at this, Sora. His hand. He's got blood on his fingertips, it looks like. This is... Oh, it's blue. My bad. The fingertips have turned blue. Wait, let's take off his shoes and socks as well. Help me out, Sora. Oh, sure. Okay. Even his toes are the same. This, if my theory is correct... Iruko, after a moment of silence, suddenly started to undress Teruya. What? Iruko, what are you... Look, his back. Huh? When Iruko tugged Teruya's shirt to reveal his backside, I also saw something weird. What? What's up with these pink spots? It doesn't seem like he had them before his death. These are livor mortis, hypostasis, or whatever you call them. Oh. Damn, she's fucking smart. She knows a bunch of weird shit. Livor mortis? Rick and Morty? There's nothing surprising about just that. All the victims so far had them as well, after all. These naturally occur when you die. But the problem is the color. They usually have a brownish red color, just like dried blood. Then what do you think caused his to turn this color? I don't know the specifics myself, but his fingertips and toes were blue as well, right? With that info, it might be the case that he died from lack of oxygen. Really? How did you know that? I heard it from a really drunk customer who worked as a doctor. He said this was caused by some sort of cyanosis. And if we assume that it really is that, then he probably died from cyanide consumption. Right, I thought it was poison, because there's blood coming out of his mouth, it looked like. Cyanide? That's poison, right? Yeah, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor, and these are all just stuff that I heard from random places. But these signs don't show up unless the victim died a specific way, that's for sure. The chest wound was probably not the cause of his death then. Well, what's with those sparkly eyes, Sora? It's just that you look so incredible right now. I didn't know you were the smart type. Oh my god. What? Are you telling me that I act dumb usually? I was quite the studying type, you know. I'm joking, Yuruko. That aside, we finally have some evidence regarding his cause of death thanks to you, Yuruko. Well, we gotta help each other out in this situation, right? Well then, I'll be over there investigating if you need me. See you later. Cyanide. I heard that even a small quantity is enough to be fatal. I need to keep the possibility that Teruya was poisoned in my mind. Well, oh shit. I have completely forgotten everything from Chapter 5 in the first game. I know it was Kisaragi and Kurikawa. I forget how they did it though. I forget entirely how it went down. So I don't remember what the parallel would be here. If there is one, which there probably is, because there's always been one. Okay. Well, that's all the exclamation points in here. What's this, though? Looks like cameras, ladders, medicines, and various miscellaneous items are stored here. Okay. Same thing here. Yeah. Iroha, what are you doing in here?
Teruya.
Oh. Oh, girly pop, girly pop, girly pop. I hope you're okay. As I suspected, there was no other clues to note in the East Broadcasting Room. The body was eventually found in the storage room on the East, but the culprit looks to have performed most of their acts in the West Broadcast Room. I should investigate that place as soon as possible. Now that I've looked at the body, I'll leave and return here if I have some time left. Oh, I guess we're just going there automatically. I wonder if we'll find how Teruya got there. Like, are we gonna be able to teleport from here to there as well? That'd be pretty cool. This is tiring. Just going from one tower to another takes an extreme amount of time. Yeah, sure, it'd be nice if that bridge was actually functional. Yep. There was supposed to be a bridge connecting the two towers, but an unknown bug is causing it to be unstable, making us have to walk all the way around. This is bad. I've wasted too much time already. I should start immediately and waste no time. Alright, well, let's look at piece of burnt paper. Some half-burnt scrap of paper was lying around on the floor. What's up with this piece of paper? Like, how did it end up here? I don't think I saw this lying around before. When I picked it up, I could see that it had already long cooled down, though it had been crumpled up due to the fire. What fire? There wasn't a fire though, right? Like, the sprinklers went off, but they didn't see a fire. Was there like an invisible fire in here? What is going on? Well, I mean, the picture on the projector was like hell. Like, there was fire on that. Did that constitute as being actual fire in the game world or something? Huh? There's some white powder on it. I found there was some white powder on one side. Though I did call it white powder, its texture was rough and coarse enough to just barely qualify as powder. And they even had a glimmer of shine in them, reflecting some of the light in the room. This must be glass. From the observations I just made, I was able to deduce that this was without a doubt glass powder. But why would glass powder be on... Wait, before that, how is the paper burnt anyway? Although I'm not 100% positive, I have a feeling that these must have also been used by the culprit. I should write this down. Burnt scrap paper. Oh, we can look at the glass, too. The broken door. It's the door we bust down to enter this locked room. It can only be locked from the inside, yet there was nobody in this room when we came here. It's like if there was a locked chest with a key that unlocks it inside. A locked room mystery. Huh? What's this? It looks like the lock put on the door must have fallen off when we busted down. The mechanism seems to be a lever-based one. The lever seems to be pretty large. I thought most door locks these days were either button-based or body recognition-based. With this kind of lock mechanism, the door has to be closed completely, then the lever needs to be pulled from the inside. At least if it was button-based, I would imagine there would be some gimmick to lock it from the outside. With this, I have no idea how the locked room mystery was created at all. There's another thing that's bothering me. Is this tape? Some bits of tape were hanging down on one end of the lock's lever. Why would someone put tape on this? Was it always there? Or is it some coincidence that the tape just happened to be on this lever? Perhaps it is a clue related to this locked room mystery. Door lock. Tape residue. Okay. Well, the window... Yeah, the window is broken. So, I mean, I would assume they jumped, as crazy as that sounds. Let's look at the sprinklers. When I looked up, the now silent sprinklers that had poured water on us looking back at me. The broadcasting room ceiling wasn't what you call high, but it was still high enough that I couldn't reach them with my hands. I wanted to take a closer look, but alas, it seemed impossible for someone of my height. Maybe it would be possible for Teruya, but he's... Unless we find a ladder or something, I don't think there's much else to gain from looking at this. Well, didn't you say there were ladders in the storage room? In the other one, at least. I'm sure there's some in this one, too. They must have sent some sign of fire if they went off. That means there might be signs of a fire in this room, so I should keep an eye out for it. More stuff to investigate, I guess. Oh wow, there's a lot to look at in here. Alright, look at the window. As previously established, one of the windows were broken. Now that is quite a drop. I imagine I'd die if I fall from one. But I still can't give up on the possibility. The Tower of Babel, while not as tall as this building, that tower was pretty dang high as well. After surviving from a fall like that, I don't know how much the laws of physics apply to this virtual world. Don't you dare try trying out yourself, Sora. Oh, you scared me. You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I tested it myself just now. I tossed some soda cans that I took from our tea party in your room. And they all fell to the down. They all fell down and were crushed. You can see them hit the ground from this height? Of course I can, hence why I ran down to the first floor to check them out myself. I saw it with my own eyes, soda spilled everywhere on the road, cans obliterated. I thought it'd be easy to determine the results for beverages. Oh, so you went that far for that. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Well, with our lives at stake, we should take care of every little suspicion if it's possible. And I felt bad for shouting at you about the window back then, and I thought I should take responsibility and check it out myself. That's what I thought anyway. I mean, you could have just jumped yourself and divine luck would have fucking saved you anyway, so... How diligent of you. Seeing your motivation makes me want to work harder as well. Take your time, alright? We're not competing after all. Since Yugi tested it out himself, I guess that we've confirmed something. We can eliminate the possibility of someone escaping through the window from this locked room mystery, as they would just plummet to their doom. And why is this window broken anyway? I'm positive there's some reason for it. Could just be a red herring, or maybe they had something to break their fall. I don't know. What's up, Yuki? Got anything else to say? This is going to be difficult, but at least the benefit to less people being alive is that there's less possible culprits. Even with that, I still don't have a clue. I guess we've just got to investigate. Cheer up. Projector. It's a pretty old-fashioned projector, one that you have to insert an actual film reel to play it. Never thought I'd see one of these being used ever since digital projectors came out. This was definitely on when we first busted the door down. Yep. I remember it clear as day, a video reminiscent of the pits of hell. Well, that video isn't clear as day. It's very light. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. Although it's deactivated now, the culprit must have activated this projector for some purpose. Huh? There's something on the end of the film. What is this? I don't think it's just sand or dust. Sora, so you came as well. How's the investigation going? Oh, Hiruko, perfect timing. Have you seen this? What is this? Some sort of powder? Sora, don't tell me you bit... There's this yellow powder thing on the film when I came here. Do you know what it is? Hold on, let me have a sniff at it. Oh my god. Ew, gross. What's with that smell? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, isn't this a bit burned as well? Really? I guess it does look a bit scorched. Does it really smell that bad? Let me try it. Ugh! Is this rotten garlic or something? Garlic? Hiruko, what's wrong? Sora, when we first busted in here, did you hear or see any signs of a fire? Fire. Come to think of it, I do recall hearing some sputter or crackling for a moment. Wait, the sprinklers? Then that would mean that a fire did break out here. How else would the sprinklers have been activated? Huh, I see. Sora, the dust on the film. It may be phosphorus. Phosphorus? More specifically, yellow phosphorus. Anyway, the evidence of fire with the sprinklers, the scorches, and the smell of rotting garlic. Must be yellow phosphorus. It's like the flammable chemical substance, after all. I'm not much of a scientist, so please enlighten me on this. How's the fire and the phosphorus related in any way? White phosphorus can create fire from even the smallest friction. Its burning point is extremely low, lower than most room temperatures. Jesus Christ, girl, you know fucking everything now. And Sora, I suggest not touching it anymore. We should stay away from it. It's apparently quite toxic. So the culprit used this white phosphorus dust films to create a fire and activate the sprinklers, right? That seems to be the case. You don't look happy with this conclusion. Did we miss something? No, our theory should be correct. The problem is, who and why did they cause a fire, and where did they get their hands on phosphorus? And even if yellow phosphorus is really flammable, you still need to do something to cause a fire. We didn't see anyone there. That's true. We only heard a sputter of fire and then saw the sprinklers activate. Let's just keep this in mind for now. It seems certain that the culprit did use the powder to cause the fire. Yeah, I guess we gotta investigate some more. In what way did the culprit use phosphorus to cause the fire? The fact that they put effort into putting it onto the film is also suspicious. Okay. Talk to Yuruko herself. Yuruko, have you found something? Oh, Sora, well, it's complicated. What do you mean it's complicated? Well, it's just that it happened so quickly that I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around everything that happened. If it's okay with you, can you help me readdress everything that has gone down today? I feel like I need someone to talk to about this. Sure. I also feel the need to go over what happened anyway. Thanks. About everybody's alibis, then. It all started with that video with Teruya on the ground and someone with a knife. If the culprit was the one inside that video and was filming it live in this room, it would help if we accounted for everyone's alibi during that time, right? I was thinking the same. Yuruko, you're really thorough. Well, for me, I was in my room ever since you two left to get your card keys. I was about to leave and investigate near the hotel when I saw that video. And it was like literally seconds after they left. Like it couldn't have possibly been Yuki or Yuruko, right? Like there's just no way. Well, like you said, both Yuki and I each went east and south to our hotels to get our keys. You can check Yuki's later, but here's my key card and handbook as proof. I see. So the only ones left are Mikado, Iroha, and Shobai. I guess they are going the route of possibility that maybe they did have time to go up and do it, but obviously it wasn't Yuruko since she does have her card. I can vouch for Iroha. I don't know exactly where she was up until now, but I assume she was in the east area. When I left the hotel to head here, Iroha was heading in the same direction, most likely after seeing the same video. Well, that's reassuring, at least, I guess. That leaves us with Mikado and Shobai. Yeah, about that. I already asked Mikado a while ago, but he wouldn't answer me. He wouldn't answer me? Answer you? I don't know, what did I say, ye? Who does that brat think he is? I guess we can take that as him being the culprit, right? I don't know if we should confirm it that easily, but yeah, I'm also pretty sure he's the culprit this time. We haven't seen him these past few days after all. We don't have a way of checking up on Shobai since he's gone missing. But it's at least shortened our list of suspects. I wonder if he's gonna show up for the trial. Because Mikado didn't even address him being gone at all. Well, we gotta talk about it more in the trial, I guess. But thanks. Everything feels much more organized thanks to you. To summarize what we talked about, when the video was broadcasted, I was in the west area, Yuki in the south, and Yuruko and Iroha was in the east area. Shobai and Mikado's whereabouts are unknown, so these are the alibis as we know. Is it me, or it's like the evidence is already pointing towards a certain someone? I should write this down for now, and start about it more with the others once the trial starts. Just like Yuruko said. Alibi list. I mean, Yuki doesn't have an exclamation point on him, so I'm assuming I can't actually ask him about his alibi, but... Oh, well, let's get the camera. The camera that was always here in the broadcasting room. There's multiple here of the same model. The culprit had used one of these cameras to broadcast that weird video. How was the culprit able to broadcast that video? Huh? There's some sounds coming out of the monitor. Huh? Come again? Oh, I was just passing by and I heard some sounds come out of the monitor. But didn't this monitor originally show footage of the city? It did. When I saw the monitor next to the camera, the footage indeed only showed the West broadcasting room. Hold on, Yuki. What? On closer inspection, I found that there existed an interface where we were given an option to choose which channel to show, just like a TV. So when I changed the channel settings from internal to external... Oh, the city footage. I guess it's back to normal? I see. The monitor isn't here just to receive security camera footage. With the camera next to it, it can actually send and receive between every monitor in the city. So then that video we saw... Yeah, it was most likely filmed and broadcasted by the culprit using this. Wait, is this being shown live? What do you mean? I mean, we just saw footage of you in this room through the monitor. Since nobody changed the controls since the culprit messed with them, I'd assume they were kept the same since. So the video we saw was being shown live to us. Huh, you're right. Yeah, I don't see any recording functions in this machine. That probably confirms it. This is an important piece of evidence. We can check out everyone's alibis during the broadcast to find the culprit. I thought it could have been a pre-recorded video. But this should be sufficient proof that it was indeed live footage. Which means I should probably talk to everyone about their alibis. Are you going to talk to Yuki about his? Like you were suggested to by Yaruko? Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, cloth. What's this? Some dirty stained cloth was lying around in the corner of the room. It looks to be made from very soft, thick material. When I touched it, I was surprised to find it was soaked to the brim, but I quickly realized it had soaked in water from the sprinklers. I don't recall seeing any cloth like this from the video that the culprit had broadcasted. Wait, I think I saw cloth like this stored inside the broadcasting room storage room. I assume this cloth was used as props in the performing arts business. I wonder if the culprit took them out of the storage room. Oh! See, I thought it was like covering the door the whole time. So did that door really just appear out of thin air then? Because it was not there before. Why did they even need all this? The possible reasons I can think of for now is getting rid of the bloodstains using the fact that it was dirty in the first place. That's as far as I can think of for now. I guess I've got to discuss this with everyone. Prop cloth. What? I didn't get to look at the closet! Okay, well, I guess we're looking at the stairs. After wrapping up the broadcasting room investigation, I head to the stairs located nearby. And then I arrived in front of the door to the connecting bridge. I had to run all the way from around the east broadcasting room to the west just to investigate Teruya's body. If we only had access to this bridge, I wouldn't have had to travel that far. But that being said, this bridge... The time when I almost fell down, something about it feels off to me. Is it really just a bug? Or is it... Oh my god, wait. Is it like the bridge is there but it's invisible and like she wasn't actually going to fall? I thought she was about to fall though. Did Mikado really save her? Like, is that just what he wanted her to think? If she, like, runs across this bridge right now, I'm gonna lose it. Sora, what are you about to do? Oh my god, hello, sir. What are you doing there? There you are, Sora. Eek. Get away, creep. Ouch, no, hold on. Why would you hit someone in the face like that as soon as you see them? Why would you sneak up on somebody like that, you creep? Well, I'm also doing my earnest best to investigate, and it just so happens that I have a question for you. No. Please don't leave me like that. Believe me, I want to find the culprit just as much as you do. As if. Although I guess running away from a question like that would make me look suspicious. Very well, just make it quick. Oh, how splendid. Well, you are aware I wasn't there when this all occurred, yes? I would like to hear exactly what went down. Sounds like you really don't need me specifically to answer that. There was 3 other people at the scene other than me, you know? And unfortunately, I've already been ignored by every last one of them. Please, Sora, you're my last hope. I'll only give you the quick summary of what happened. I see. So that's what had happened. Can I leave now? I don't want to waste a single more second dealing with you. I have something I need to check before... Oh, damn it. The investigation has now concluded. We will now commence the class trial soon. All students must immediately gather at the MAP Twin Building West 223 lobby. Oh dear, it seems that our time is up. How unfortunate. My dear Sora, it seems that I finally awakened the power to read minds. And your mind is telling me, did I seriously waste my precious time dealing with this trash of a person? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Ouch! By the way, Mikado, do you know where we're actually supposed to go now? What Monocro just said didn't click with me. Oh, that I definitely know. My apologies for Monocro's current confusing state. West Building first floor lobby is our destination. Lucky you, it's not that far from here. Come now, follow me. Oh, she didn't get to check. Splendid, you're all here. Now, let us all head towards the class trial grounds. What are you talking about? This is the Twin Tower. What do you mean the trial grounds? Why did Monocro even gather us here? That's because the trial grounds is located in the basement of this very building.
What? So that's where we're going? But I didn't see any buttons leading to the basement floor when I last used that elevator.
Girl. That... This is the West Building, right? I mean, both buildings are important, but... That feels like such a specific line to call out that she used this elevator. I mean, she could have done it at any point throughout, like, the past few days. But, like, it feels so specific for her to say that right now. Whatever, man. Oh, God. Poo-poo, but that's how it is now. Perhaps someone suddenly constructed it in because the Monocruise was destroyed. Constructed it? Mikado, did you... Now, let's put aside any unnecessary details. I mean, who cares about where we hold the trial? We must find and exterminate the filthy culprit who Jesus Christ, I can't talk. The filthy culprit who violently murdered Teruya. Everyone, we must go onwards. Wait, Mikado, what do you mean everyone? Yeah, we still haven't seen Shobai at all. I was about to ask you a while ago, but where the heck is Shobai? Huh? Oh, Shobai. Shobai, unfortunately, will not be participating in this class trial. What? How's that even fair? Not participating? How come he... Life is a continuous process of such unbelievable events, won't you say? Now, let us not dwell on the people that aren't even here. Monocro is waiting for us after all. Mikado, wait! Wow, okay. Just not even going to explain it. I feel like he's gonna like show up halfway through. It's gonna be really hype. With some decisive evidence. Wait, this is exactly the same place as the one underneath the Monocruise. Mikado, you've got some explaining to do. Why is Shobai not participating in this trial? I've heard from Sora that he suddenly disappeared into thin air. Did something happen to him? Why are you so desperate to find him? He wasn't cooperative to you anyway, was he? You're all better off without him. I don't know, he's been pretty helpful the last 2 cases. Or are you not confident in your ability to find the culprit without him? Who says we can't find the culprit without him? We already know it's you. Yuruko. Huh? What, Sora? Talking to him is a waste of our time. It's better off we ignore him altogether. Isn't it the social norm to whisper such words instead of saying it in front of the person in question? You're right, and like Mikado said, we're probably better off without Shobai. Though I am curious about what happened to him, we need to focus on the trial that's in front of us right now. I'm almost wondering if, like, Mikado, like, just completely took Shobai out of the equation just to, like, fully leave no room for error that, like, Iroha is the culprit, because, like, she had to do this for Void. I wonder if that's it. But I have no idea. I have no idea what this whole Shobai business is about. Right, we might get executed if we're not careful. If we die, we'd be making all the deaths we've been through be in vain. Hi, Monocro. The class trial is now open. All survivors must take the elevator down to the trial grounds.
It's finally gonna start.
Yeah. Like it or not, we need to do this. It's So we better give it our all here. Let's go. The 5th class trial. 6 survivors. 5 if we exclude the now gone Shobai. So little people, yet the trial continues without any regards to it. I better prepare myself as well. Connecting bridge. Oh, we got a bullet for that. Can I look at that right now? I mean, I know I can look at the bullets in a bit, but... we didn't really get any new information about that, so I'm kind of wondering what that says. The twin towers where the murder took place are directly next to each other. There is a connecting bridge between them, however, Mikado said there is a bug causing it to not function correctly. This case probably involved a lot of back and forth between the west and east buildings, so how was this done? Okay. That makes sense, I guess. It's okay. You can do this. Iroha's quiet. No likey. This is gonna be the last time we do this, right? Yeah, it has to be. Well, maybe the last murder, but unfortunately the title screen does say Chapter 6, so... Foo-foo-foo-foo. It's got you all giggly. Alright, I would like to go to the class trial. God, man. It's so empty. I mean, Shobai's supposed to be here, but like, man... only 5 in Chapter 5 is crazy. The Twin Towers elevator heading down to the trial grounds looked exactly like the one at the Monocruise. But no one acknowledged that bizarre similarity, as there was only a heavy silence among us. The silence could be because of the fact there were so little of us left. There was a sense of solemnness that we could all feel from the atmosphere. Granted, no one really talked during this period, but this time it felt like we couldn't talk even if we wanted to. After what felt like hours passed by, the elevator arrived at the trial grounds with the usual loud creak. Ooh, this is nice. What's up with the expensive-looking curtains?
Now this is what I call a good rework. Teruya would have loved these curtains. He was pretty fond of rainbows after all.
Just call him the fucking slur, man.
Welcome, pleaser. Pleaser, move to your assigned seat. It will be the one with your name listed on it.
He isn't even looking in the right direction.
Please move to the seat with your name on it.
Let's move. What the? Was this place always so spacious?
We've got more death portraits than we've got survivors.
At least one of us will become a portrait after this is over. Let's make sure to keep that number at 1.
Ooh, what a nice atmosphere we have here. This grandiose feeling. Don't you all get the feeling that we're in the end game now? It's enough to make my... Identified seat code and avatar match. Class trial system now booting. Boot successful. Starting debug mode. Debug mode access successful. The class trial will now commence.
Does Shobai have a portrait? I can't tell. They're so pixely and small. I can't see. I forget where he was standing at. The class trial is about to start. It's already the 5th time. Tons of people have died, and many have lost their lives to the class trial. Teruya, this case's victim, a member of the Kisaragi Foundation, and the classmate of Akane Taira. See, it's just like... she keeps referring to Akane as if, like, it's not her. I don't know. But she doesn't know anything about the Foundation. What was he trying to do as the representative of the Kisaragi Foundation? What info did he have for us? Unfortunately for us, he took that information to his grave, and we never got to know his true intentions. The only thing left for us to do is to find his killer and make sure his death won't be in vain. Oh boy. Putting aside the hundreds of problems we had to deal with to escape this place, we now had to set our first priority to the class trial. A trial of life or death. A lie of life or death. The betrayal of life or death. Shobai's just grayscale. The explanation of life or death. The excuse of life or death. The trust of life or death. Life or death. The class trial. I would like to save. And I would like to end the episode. So next time we will start the trial. And that will be that. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for the trial. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Bye!